Alright, so we'll try again because that failed before. Toys for boob. Spyro Reignited again. Alright, let's try again. You know what, save slots. I did the middle one before, but I'm going to leave it because my dad was playing it, so I'll leave it for him, because he pretty much played that one. So let's do Artisans Homeworld again, after the stream failed and it all went wrong and the fucking internet went down and crashed. Let's try again. Could do with a drink though. It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Well, that's awesome. I suppose the little telly bit is a good thing to wrap it up on how Nasty Nork saw it. Wow, it just looks so good. You can see all of Spyro's dragon scales and such. It's just got so much detail, and if you flame the grass it becomes charred and embers. Nasty Nork's voice isn't as powerful and angry. He says ugly, it's more like ugly. He's like really angry in the original. Something to notice as well, if you look at this door, it actually, you know, shakes about with a... I wonder if you can actually go through that later, because there's a new like skill point system in the first game, and I don't know what that's about. So, Nestor now. Nestor's pretty good. He's a buff Drago, and he's got a hammer.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Spyro's voice is really good. You know, it's impressive. It'll be the same through all the games, so at least there's, you know, a bit of continuity between them. Honestly, Moneybags' voice is a bit to be desired. I mean, yeah, it can't be the exact same as it's always been, but I don't know, it's a bit too different. Anyway, the physics of the game, how it plays is really good. Something that's good is if you put on active mode. In the past, it was easy because you could just hold down a directional pad. You could hold down the X and square, circle and triangle button, you know, with all moving in one place. But now you have to use the right analog stick to move stuff about, and that just makes it a bit awkward. So you have to quickly switch between the analog stick as you're moving. Whereas in the original, you could press R1 and R2 to switch it back and forward. But now, but active mode is actually a really good way for the camera now. Passive mode, I like to use passive mode in the originals because it's easier to control, but now active mode's definitely a lot better. But yeah, there's kind of a skill point system in this one. I'm gonna wait to find out though. I'm actually sick to death. I was trying so hard not to see spoilers for this game before it come out so I could experience it all at once, but you know, I had to look at some stuff because, you know, I had to talk with a friend about it. But, you know, if I was on my own in the Lonely Folk, I'd to do it, but, you know, friends are better than being a lonely bastard. Anyway, this jump is just as challenging as it was in the past. But for some reason, if you look in a sec, because I played this before, there was a failed stream, and I also played this on my own in the morning, skill point acquired, so there must be skill points and you must get something from this. You know, it'd be like concept art and stuff, but they said, you know, there's got to be some cheats. He says, I just want people to play the game before they find out about the cheats. So there must be some sort of cheats in the game. Anyway, the rolls are back through all 3 games. There's also, let me just have a look for it. There it is, map, sorry. The map. Yeah, so that's cool. It shows you where your camera's pointing, it shows you where Spyro is, and it's very clear as well. It's a very clear map. I won't be using it for the full game because, I don't know, I just feel like I don't need it. Some people need it, some people it'd be useful for, but for me, I know my way around too well.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The Artisans' boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Okay, Mr. Watermelon Man. Oh, yo, Sarah. How are you doing? How's your Spyro going? How's Spyro going for you? Well, I hope. You said you weren't going to do the first one at first. You said you were going to do the second, then the third one, and then the first one. Because you're not as keen on the first one. I's good memory for important people. I's bad memory for less important people. Because I'm an asshole. This is Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Well, they look good. The voice. Whoa, where were you? Anyway, it looks good. The voices are good. Let's turn the map off now because it's obstructing the screen. I like the pause menu with the Spyro glowing in the background and the original logo. Oh shit. Open that. I hate that how the share button isn't the back button anymore. Now it opens some stupid screenshot menu. Now you have to like click the button on the touchpad. You can click it anywhere. There's actually left click, right click, and top click. It's like a mouse actually. It's like a mouse pad in the middle. Anyway, you can press it anywhere. So, and that's open the Atlas. Something that's cool on the PS4, the little light at the top. If Sparks is yellow, the light's yellow. If Sparks is blue, the light's blue. And if Sparks is green, the light's green. I'm not sure if Sparks is dead. It's probably red when Sparks is completely dead. Well, Sparks is gone anyway, not dead. So how did the walk go? I presume the squirrels were happy because Bella's got bells now. Unless she wasn't wearing them, so free to murder those bastard squirrels. I don't know why, but I feel really off today. I feel like I'm reading off a script when I'm not. It's strange. I don't feel comfortable today. It's strange. I'm a bit iffy. I'll probably get better in a sec. Well, that's that done. I like to do Stone Hill first, because it's like the simple, you know, kind of introduction level. Oh, also something else to moan about. Here, Sunny Flight. Keep your horns on, Spyro. It's like proper deep, this dragon. Let me just show you before I get the dragon. Anyway, these things here didn't open anything in the European PAL version of this game. If you jumped on these rocks like this, they wouldn't do anything until you talk to one of the dragons in Peacekeepers. Was it? No, it wasn't Peacekeepers. It was Magic Crafters, I think. Magic Crafters with the Magic Crafters with the wizard and stuff. There's a dragon you talk to and he says, "Hey Spyro, do you know there's a secret combination in the Dragon Artisans world?" And you're like, "Oh," and then that's when it unlocked. Then you could punch in the code and they'd glow yellow. But if you did it before you talked to that dragon, it wouldn't work at all. You couldn't open this Sunny Flight until you'd punched in the code after finding out about it from the dragon. On the PAL version anyway. I'm 100% sure about that and I'll even prove it.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
His voice is good. His voice is quite cool. Oh, that's not good. Is she like ate something dodgy outside or something? Like, I don't know, while you're walking, is she like picked up some, I don't know, dodgy fucking food or something, or licked up someone's sick? I'm not saying Bella's disgusting, but my dog's just an idiot and that's all I know about my dog. And he'd do something stupid like that. He's a silly popo. Right? Oh my god, there's one missing. Ugh, let's talk to Marco and hear his dialogue.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons...
Right.
Then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
So, Marco sounds like his nose is plugged up. But, it's whatever. Marco never spoke before anyways, because he just literally just waved his arms about and you had to read the dialogue. So at least he talks now, so you can't exactly oh, there it is. You can't exactly directly compare it to any previous stuff. Right, so Stone Hill, Dark Hollow, and Flight. No, let's do the Flight. Let's do the Flight first. Well, dogs they're not as withheld as humans, are they? I mean, yeah, they're better than humans, but sometimes they're a bit nasty. Nasty Nork. Right, Flight. I think I'll do the trains first. I hope the Flight doesn't have a skill point for doing them. Do a backflip cause I'm Spyro the Dragon. Right, it's best to go against the trains. Oh, bollocks. Try again. Oh, no, why? No! Oh, God, Bella, why you do this? Oh, no, I'm sorry, but that's fucking not good. That's not good. Licking the pooper. Oh. Whoa. And there's one more. What am I doing? I don't remember that. When you press the roll button, you do like a sudden turn. I think you can. I think I do actually remember that. Ah. Ouch. Whoa, I'm out of practice. I haven't played a flight in ages. Oh, the arches are quite cool looking. They're all metallic. Before they were crystal, but now they're metallic and electrified. Oh no! I've definitely done a shit time, that's for sure. A minute. Oh shit, they're over there! Oh my god, am I gonna get it in the last second? Oh! 0.2 of a second. That was not very fast. Do I want to try again? No thanks. I'll quit for now. At least I did it and I didn't need to retry too many times. Death nasty. So how was everything yesterday? How did the gym go? Better than expected, I hope. Right, sunny flight. What next? Just do Stone Hill, and then I'll treat myself to Dark Hollow. Because Dark Hollow is my absolute favourite level in Spyro 1. PS4 controller is very comfortable. It's not as ergonomic as the Xbox One controller, because it's like a kind of really good shape, but it's kind of comfortable in its own right. They're both comfortable, but I think the Xbox One is more comfortable. But you don't have a choice, do you? Because you can't just plug in a flippy dupping. Oh, I like the spin into the level again. I think I saw an early version of the game and people were moaning their ass off that you don't do the backflip spin into the level, but obviously they must have added it later on, which is awesome. Oh, bloody hell, go. Might turn the music up a bit, it's being drowned out by... Oh, Jesus. I don't suppose that it might be full of M's by any chance. Linda.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Well, he's the one who's called Nasty Hawk ugly, and it's pretty much all his fault. I blame him. It's all his fault that they all got turned into green crystal. Green crystal. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it's just torture anyway.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Wow, Spyro's a fucking dick. To old well, it's debate. Well, you know what? I agree. Oh, it's these dudes again. Whoa, they're pretty agile, these old dudes with sticks. Well, I suppose at least there's that as an upside, that the gym isn't completely packed full of M's, at least. Whoa! Oh! Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. I don't know, it's just, now I've gotten used to it. When I had my first go this morning, it felt really wrong, but now I've started playing, I've gotten back into it. I mean, I did play the original, do you know what, I'm really impressed. I do really like Reignited. I mean, yeah, I'm not impressed with Moneybags' voice, and I'm not impressed with, Hunter the Cunter's voice, but it'll do.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Thank you. That's about as useful as it was the first time I ever heard it, because I'd already been gliding multiple times by then. Right, yeah, it's still on. I have to check my microphone. So I actually got confused before, because if you look at this, it looks a lot more crowded than it does originally. But no, you can actually jump over it and get the gems on the other side. Which it confused me, but yeah. Yeah, my favourite Spyro game ever is Hero's Tale. It's definitely not Spyro 2, it's definitely Hero's Tale. Oh, and there's an egg thief with its no, but it sounds a bit high-pitched. More like it's mocking you, but it's annoying. But still, they are annoying. Egg thieves are annoying, just like M's. Oh yes. The walls I'd crash into multiple times as a kid because I thought it was hilarious. My family would be like getting pissed off at me because I'm a fucking fool. Oh. Sometimes the gems are a bit hard to see in the grass, but I suppose they've still got the shine when they are at a distance. There he is, there's the egg thief. Nope. Aha, got you, you bastard. Hero's Tale just wasn't fun. You know what? Enter the Dragonfly was probably more fun than Hero's Tale. Hero's Tale had some okay elements about it, but I definitely think that Enter the Dragonfly was a more fun game than Hero's Tale. Yeah, Enter the Dragonfly was a big disappointment because it was shit compared to the original Spyro games, but it was better than Hero's Tale. What else am I thinking? Where's that cave? I know how to get to it anyway, I have to glide around from here. Glide, 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 glide. And this is where we get the key to get the box that's in the secret window. Well, it's not secret, but it's kind of hidden. Oh, this game's impressive. It plays so well. I can't wait until the second game and the third game. I mean, the first one's good enough, but the second and third game I'm so ready for. Oh, it's cool. It goes in the lock and twists. In the original, it'd just be a gold key that slides into the lock and then it just opened. But this one, it actually goes in and clicks.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
He drinks coffee, has a mustache, and sounds a bit like Danny DeVito. Okay, then. So what am I missing now? Oh, this glaringly obvious one. But I'm missing two more. Where is the two? Ouch. Oh, I'm so ready for Dark Hollow with the big fucking fat Norks that bounce you with the belly. Boing. That bit's good. Green. I swear there's just a random lone green somewhere. Don't know if it's up here or whether it's somewhere else, but I remember that my dad found a random lone green. No obvious flashing. Oh no, they're there! By a tree. Clunk, clunk! Aha! Stone Hill is complete. Have I gone the wrong way? Probably. So there's also Toasty, which is cool. There's the town square, is it called? Me no remember. Me no remember so good. Oh, it's here, this one. Durr. Right, return home. At least other than the flight, that's an upside. But no doubt there'll be some sort of skill point for flight. But you get told about the skill points at the end of the game anyway. Right, what was I doing next? I was doing Dark Hollow, definitely. Definitely Dark Hollow. Dark Hollow is such a cool level. Bet you're excited to have a go of your own. But I seem to remember you did say you were starting with the second one, then the third one, and then you were going to do the first later on. Oh, what? Why is there a bookshelf? That's strange. A random bookshelf with candles around it. There's one of the ones with the hammers. Big pieces of meat, even. And there's the box to open. Oh, this is so good. Ouch. Oh yeah, my controller went blue. Because Sparks is blue. Oh. Oh, it's making me shiver with how good this is. Oh, and down there's with the belly boinging Norks arm. I bet you there's some sort of skill point for lighting these. maybe not. It's just, I don't know why, but you could light them in the original game, and they didn't really do anything. He's got a bucket in his car. Ouch. I don't know why there's bookshelves everywhere. Meh. Oh, controller's green now. I want to see what happens when it becomes... Oh, there we go, the belly pointing. Are we ready? Oh, they're covered up with metal like they were. Go on. It's not as satisfying because it doesn't go boing. It doesn't go boing like it did originally, but... Oh, he died. Oh, he did. Oh, I saw it. There's like a teaser trailer out for Toy Story 4, which is quite cool. Stan Lee died yesterday at 95, which is sad, but, you know, people saying, oh,
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Owen Wilson, the dragon. Anyway, people say, oh, it's too soon for him to go. Well, you know, he's 95. That's a really long time to live as a human. You know, a lot of people don't last till friggin' 60. Oh, awesome. Tell me how 2 goes, because I mean, obviously Moneybags sounds different than the second and third game, but you know, new's new. You gotta get over it. It's a unique Moneybags. But at least it's the same in Spyro 2 and 3 Reignited Moneybags. His design's good. I like his design. I feel like it's a nice, you know, upgrade. Obviously, the original one's gonna have a big place in my heart for the future. But oh, do you know what? There's a Spyro the Dragon incense burner from Numbskull, and the platform looks exactly like this. Literally, imagine Spyro bigger on this platform, and smoke comes out of his nose. Literally, that looks the exact same. I'll have to show it once it arrives. I ordered a big pack of them, and one of the items out of like 20 items, which was like rubber mug mats, weren't delivered yet. So that means I had to wait for my whole massive order, and I've had to wait like a month. I ordered them at the end of, well, actually in the middle of October, and they say, oh, it comes in November, and it's fucking almost halfway through November, and I've still not got it. So everything better be there. They say we allocate stocks as the order comes in, even if something's, you know, pre-ordered like that. Better be.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
No shit, buddy. Like I didn't already know that. I mean, even people who are new to the game would have already known that by now. I'd never understood why the tutorials for anything is so far in the game before you get told anything. Dark Hollow is a small level, but a very enjoyable level, all the same. It's my 100% favourite level in Spyro 1, I have to say.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Oh really, Shakespeare Dragon with skull in one hand and rose in the other. to be or not to be? Das ist question. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to bed at like sometime in like a few hours because I'm getting tired and I've got weird sleep. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's less weird. I mean, I don't know. Sleeping patterns are just weird anyway. Sometimes I'm awake all through the night, and then sometimes I'm awake all through the day and not at night, and stuff like that. I don't know. It's hard because yeah, I have to be up and see my parents and stuff and do stuff, but then, you know, people to talk to at night, like Nova and you, Sarah. And sorry about that. I don't know why, but directing something towards you felt really, I don't know, awkward. Like I shouldn't. I don't know. Like I say, it's just an awkward day today. I'm feeling a bit, I don't know, like I'm reading off a script. I don't know if it's because I'm excited for the game or what. One minute, what am I missing? I'm missing one gem. Let's go and have a look down here. Ouch. The water physics. Oh, there it is. Let's go into the return home portal. That's the rule. I can't just click quit game like they do with speedruns. I have to go to the portal, or else I'm forfeit. I don't know. Spyro the Dragon forever. Bum hole. Cold now. Not Toasty, because I'm saving Toasty for last, because that's like the boss fight for the level, pretty much. Was it Town Square? Yes, Town Square. Let's go to Town Square. Footage seems pretty good, you know, not too laggy. Also, I've put my telly in game mode. I had no idea there was such thing as game mode, and apparently it makes your telly more responsive. So, you know, movement in games looks clearer. I thought it was weird. It looks weird when you're watching movies in game mode, but in game mode on games, well, game mode on games. Oh, it's the one with the matadors and the hog things. Town Square. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name for Town Square, but now I've seen the level, I recognise it. For some reason my nose is making my voice buzzy. I don't know. I'm losing it. Eyes going crazy. Another bulls. I don't know why I thought they were hogs.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Cool, he's doing like a... Oh, he knocked it over as he went back in. He should have... I was really expecting him to start talking first. Hello, Spyro. I have got some good baguettes in my bedroom. I know he'd say the same lines, but I was expecting him to sound maybe French or at least Spanish, because it's, you know, a kind of Spanish-themed level with matadors and bulls and such. Tess? Yeah, it's fine. Keep having to check my audio because in the past it's dropped out and it's been like, ugh. Oh, life with the freaky hands. Next time we get to next time we get to one of them, I should go up close and have a look at it. Devin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Cool, he had a cake and a big spoon. Oh, there he is, the matador being chased by the bull. Oh, and there's an egg thief as well. God, I don't know why, it's just so impressive. It's so cool to see, I don't know, Spyro in such high resolution and different graphics and, oh, it's so good. God, do you think it'll ever be remastered ever again? Like, do you think in maybe like 20 to 40 years, do you think that'll ever happen? I mean, I doubt it, because this seems perfect, but I bet at the time, the original Spyro seemed perfect. I mean, it still is perfect, because it's nostalgic, but...
Spyro! Did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg! You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Whoa, he had a chicken on a stick, and he had like a sausage and a pepper on his tail. He's clearly a chef, but I loved his design. The red, you know, fire on him. Fire? The red, I don't know, skin, scales, sooting or nothing. Ah, dick. Ah, and again. Why am I screwing this up so badly? Right. Huh. Nope. Ah. I don't jump at the end of the jump at the end of the glide at the end of the jump even. Oh no, all the egg thieves are all blue. Where are you going? Forget you, I'll come back later. Let me grab the gems first. The thing is, Spyro 2 had a lot more story. This one was just rah, nasty knock, rah, the end. Well, no, it was rah, nasty knock, rah, a load of dragons talking, the end. Oh, this is one of them ones that you blow and they heat up. Oh god, it shows you what gem's inside. 10 gem, oh that's cool. Whereas you couldn't exactly tell in the past. 4. Please have a hammer.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
He's carrying water. Okay. Well, I actually remember him being old anyway, because I was disappointed. Why is one... Oh, well, you were a piece of piss. Awesome. 2 eggs. Now, once again, I've got to go back to the end of the level and not cheat and click exit level. It's much... 1 minute. It's dynamic music. It is! There's something called dynamic music, and when you sprint, in Hong Kong Fu, when he's driving his car, it's got like a boom boom boom. I meant like a kind of noise, and that's what it sounded like when Spyro was running. So I've turned it off, so it's a bit more like the original. That weird like when he's running. There's a sound effect in Hong Kong Fu that sounds like that. I don't know if it's his car changing or whether it's when his car's driving, but it's definitely a thing I've heard in Hong Kong Fu. It's not the same, but it's a bit like it. Right, Town Square, that means toasty time. And then we get to see Nork Butt in Peacekeepers, which is quite exciting, I suppose. Well, let's have a look at Toasty opening. Oh. Whoa. Spiky. Toasty. Let's go and see them dogs that jump on you. I thought from the promo art they look like Westies, even though they're more like, originally they were more like Weimaramas or perhaps like a grey Dobermans maybe. So let's have a look what they look like in this. They look like Westies. Look at it, it looks like a Westie dog. Or is it Yorkie or Westie? Is it, 1 minute, Yorkie. Which one is Scott? Scottish Terrier. I don't know. Which one's, is it Scotty from Lady and the Tramp? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm curious now. Is it Westie or Scotty? Or Scott, 1 minute, Scotty dog. Okay, now let's have a Westie dog. No, it's more like a Scotty dog. Scotty dog. Scottish Terrier. 1 minute. Let's open that back up just to make sure it's alright. Make it a bit smaller as well so we can see the health on the YouTube as well. There we go. Yeah, they're like Scotty dogs. Which is strange. I mean, I would have accepted wolves, but it's bizarre how the Scotty dogs. Oh yeah, they have to be done twice. Oh, that's so mean. Right. Why's the paintings? Well, I suppose it makes sense because they're a bit... Because these dragon worlds are a bit like, you know, the dragon's home, aren't they? Toasty and stuff. One minute, that's Autumn... Or that's Autumn Thingy from Spyro 2. Because that's the pool, and at the end of the pool is the portal to Skelos Badlands. But then the thing in the background also looks a bit like the thing from the first bit. But look at the trees, they're orange, and that looks like the Skelos Badlands portal. And that's... I think that's Artisans' homeworld. That's the pier in Artisans' homeworld where the balloonist is. Not sure who that dragon is. Or that dragon. Or that dragon. I like the painting. Circle. 1 minute, what's that? Is that treetops? It would make sense if it's treetops. And that's the same one but scaled up. That looks like Artisans. Hey Spyro, there's a boss fight here, bro. Oh, there he is. He's actually freaky looking. He's actually creepy. Look at his hands, like the clawed hands.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
That he's a sheep on stilts. Do 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 do. I might split the worlds up. I might, after this, I might pause at the balloonist. Look at that. Scythe is so freaky. The spiked skeletal hands, the skeletal feet, and the pumpkin head. That is really freaky. There he is. Oh god, he's got spikes on his back. Whoa. Oh, it's red. I was right. I said it'd probably be red on the controller when you lost sparks, and it is. It's red. Toasty was cool. And as of typical of me, I've missed gems again. There wasn't one there, was there? Nope. Right, where have I missed gems? Do 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 do. Peacekeepers is next. Gonna have a pop round here. Let's have a look. Ooh, that was close. I'm getting a bit. Oh. There we go. 100 of 100. Level complete. We've done Toasty. Save the game on the way past, and let's go home. And then we can go on the balloonist Marco and get to do 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 do. $1,000 gems in total. Cool. Let's get Sparks back first as well. Nom. Right, let's go to Marco the Balloonist.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro.
Yes.
You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Yep, let's go. Whoa! That's a fast balloon. It's a very smart balloon too. Right, well, do I? Yeah, when we arrive, I stop. As soon as I save, when I arrive, I'm gonna stop. I don't know if I'll continue because I'm really tired. But I feel like I want to do them in snippets, and I'm getting really flagging now. So, yeah. Oh, this one. There it is. There's a place to save. Titan.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
He's got an axe. Cool. And bading, we're saved. That's it for episode stream part 1. Because I am tired. See you is later.